Well, fast food restaurants across the nation are bringing out their green frozen treats this month, and the Walleye will follow suit this week. So welcome Matt Melzak from Little Walleye. Matt, thank you for joining us.
Oh, looking forward to it, Mark. We've hit March. We're getting close to baseball. We're getting close to spring. Everything's ready to bloom. Let's go.
Exactly. So on Wednesday, the Fish will honor St. Cattrick, and wear green jerseys. A Wednesday night game, so you got to break out the green jerseys.
Hey, you know what? It just makes sense. I mean, talk about, again, I think I've mentioned this before, our team in the promotional department, you know, I think they literally wall themselves into a room for like days until they come up with stuff, and they were probably looking at this, God, what do we do for a Wednesday night in March? You know what? Let's make it St. Patrick's Day. Let's go green jerseys. Let's have fun with it. And you know what? The response has been pretty good so far. There are tickets available, but they're getting a little bit more limited. So if you're thinking about coming down Wednesday night, ToledoWalleye.com right now to get them.
My big concern is Spike. Is he going to be a little bit jealous? Is he going to turn green with envy?
He could go heel for this. You know, he could go as a heel for this. We don't know. We'll find out on Wednesday. That's all I can tell you. It's just a tease. You got to come out to see.
Spike's always been a big fan of John Cena, so who knows what's going to happen.
You never know.
Brandon Hawkins, the overtime winner on Saturday night, as Hawkins now over the last 3 seasons, 100 goals for Brandon Hawkins.
Yeah, speaking of a guy who's John Cena-like, right? Brandon Hawkins, the way he can produce, we know it. We've been mentioning him for a long time. But when you bring out that number, it's the consistency of over the course of the years, and you remember that first year he got hurt, missed half the season. If that didn't happen, where would he be at already? He's still averaging right now 1.26 goal or points per game in a Toledo Walleye uniform. That's most of anyone that's played for the Walleye, more than 70 games anyway. That's how impressive he has been, and he just continues to produce at a high level, and when Toledo needed him this weekend, came through in a big way.
Also, consistent special teams play from the Fish the last couple of weeks.
You know what? It really has been. Matter of fact, I asked Coach Mickish about that over the weekend, and he talked about, you know, they've been really solid all year. I mean, obviously the power play has been spectacular lately, over 30% in the last 10 games. But the PK has been on a steady climb as well. Popped up to 4th before the game on Friday night, dipped back a little bit there, but it's now a top 5 unit in the league. And if you can be top 5 power play, top 5 penalty kill, you're going to have success. And sure enough, Toledo is having success overall. But those are the numbers that matter a lot when you hit the postseason, because you don't get as many opportunities. So you can't be giving up goals, and you got to be scoring them when you get those chances.
And they'll tinker with the schedule a little bit, because we got some new teams coming in this week. As we mentioned, Wichita comes in on Wednesday, off Friday, then Saturday, Cincinnati once again, and then Atlanta, the Gladiators, making their return.
I know, it's crazy. We've been so division heavy here for a while now, and the fact that we're going to get to see some different teams. Wichita is a top 4 team in that Mountain Division. Yeah. They played Kansas City very tough this weekend. So they're going to be a challenge on Wednesday night. And Atlanta, the South Division's always tough anyway. There's some great teams down there with South Carolina, Florida. What a matchup they had over the weekend down in South Florida. So, I mean, you're looking at some pretty good teams that are coming in here. It's going to be a fun week.
If the sell streak continues, so if you can't get a ticket to the game, watch it on BCSN or the BCSN Plus app. Matt, thank you so much.
I appreciate it, Mark.